Hey there, darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Hello to you. Thank you for being here. I am so glad you are here. For those of you who are returning, hello again. Thank you so much for coming back to watch my videos or whatever it is that you're watching. I truly appreciate it. And to those subscribers of mine, I cannot thank you enough for your love, your loyalty, your support, for viewing my videos. I know they are long, but there is a reason for this, because I am not like most tarot readers, okay? I do what I am called to do. So I totally appreciate you spending the time watching these things. I'm so grateful to you. And again, I'm so thankful for your loyalty and support. I'm truly, truly blessed not only to have this channel, but to have you guys in my energetic space. One quick announcement: if you would like a personal reading with me, or you would like to purchase a personal tarot reading package, check out the description box below. I am offering 40% off all my readings, to exclude the coaching stuff and the packages. But the packages, you do save a good amount of money, and you do get a bonus reading from that. All right. Or just go to capellawellness.com and check out the service suite and the tarot reading package section. There's plenty of places for you to access that stuff. With that being said, I wish you a wonderful, wonderful week. Many blessings and love to you. Let's get into your reading. Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your weekly reading. How's it going? I hope you are doing super well. I also wish you a wonderful, wonderful week, and I'm sending many blessings and love to you. All right, Leo, if you've never been here before, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week, what you need to focus on, what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because this is what this is all about. Stick around to the end so you can see what is coming to you with regards to love, what your wellness tip of the week is, and then we'll close out the reading with a super attractor card to give this reading a little boost. All right? Okay, let's get into it. Let's see what your overall theme is for this week, Leo. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadians, Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good what is the theme for this week. We have Leo, the fourth chakra. Archangel Raphael is showing up in your reading. This is the Archangel of Healing. This is the heart chakra. When this is unblocked and cleared, this allows so many blessings and so much abundance to enter your life, because this is the gateway to having it all. It's the gateway to having everything. This also ties into unconditional love. When you are vibrating at that high level, which is the violet flame, which is tied to agape love, which is tied to unconditional love, when you're vibrating at that frequency, your heart's completely open and you are compassionate, you feel unconditional love for yourself, for others, for the world, that changes a lot of things. It allows you to just be and to go with the flow, and to not have any little thing throw you off course, have you feel any feelings of resentment, anger, those lower vibrational energies, right? You know that things happen for a reason, and you know that along your path, for whatever it is that you end up doing in your life, that there are no coincidences, and that everything happens for a reason, and you just roll with the tide. You just roll with it. You just allow things to unfold. That is a really huge thing to have in your life when your heart chakra is completely unblocked and healed. I mean, for me, it really changed the game with a lot of things, especially when, there's still people in my life where I will say that they haven't awakened yet type of thing, but hopefully they'll get there. But when it comes to having your heart chakra unblocked, and no matter what happens in your life, and you still have that love and compassion, the unconditional love and compassion for people, for things, it doesn't destroy your inner peace. Kind of like the Temperance card, right? Because you know that God controls all things, that He is the one who unconditionally loves us and forgives us no matter what the hell we do. No matter what we do. And because we are God within, we are the ones to express that to others as well on this earthly plane. And that helps with raising the vibration of the planet. It helps us to become a lot more harmonious and a lot more, feel a lot more solace and peace within ourselves, right? So, I'm actually seeing Three of Swords with this, but Three of Swords meaning that you may have undergone some heartbreak or some sort of separation, or you have spent a lot of time in solitude, like the Hermit mode, but you did a lot of healing through that, all right? Others of you need to focus on clearing your heart chakra because of everything that I just said. So as always with my readings, I get different groups. Some of you need to focus on unblocking your heart chakra, doing, I'm already going to say before we get to the wellness tip of the day, of the week, that it would behoove you to listen to heart chakra solfeggio frequencies in your sleep. I have a heart chakra healing meditation on my channel. It's in the healing meditations playlist. It's a 5-minute meditation that will help to do that for as long as you need to. You will notice when your heart chakra has been cleared. It's hard for me to explain. It's a matter of feeling. And when this is happening, Leo, if you haven't been working on this chakra, usually your heart starts palpitating very, very, very rapidly. That means your heart's expanding, and the whatever blockages you have in that chakra are being released so that more of that unconditional love can flow into it, okay? Now, it's interesting here with this, Leo. Some of you, because your heart chakra is completely opened and clear, and you are living a life based off of unconditional love, you are in a connection that caused this to heal. This also is telling me for some of you, you are coming into union with a light counterpart / twin flame. There is a balanced, harmonious partnership coming into your life. Now, this could even be business-wise, right? Because even when you want to have these like-minded, harmonious people in your environment, you want to be operating kind of like at that level. You want to be in that feeling. You want to be vibrating at that highest level so that you can continue to attract very highly positive things into your life, to include, you know, like-minded business partners who are in business for the greater good of humanity. Those who have the same core values as you. Some of those people who, you know, they're not down in the dumps. They're not complaining all the time. They're not pointing fingers at people and things like that, right? And when you have that type of business partner, or you have that type of companion in a relationship, it gives you a lot more power, because that magnifies the vibration in which both of you are vibrating at. And with that magnification of energy, it actually really calls in a lot of very powerful things into your life, which includes, you know, successes with marriages, or just, you know, relationships in general, or business partnerships, greater success with a business or something like that, right? Whatever it is that you're doing as far as business goes. So some of you, because you have this newfound love for life and for love, your heart is expanding. It's pouring out that unconditional love within yourself and for others. It starts to call in a lot of wonderful things. And yes, for some of you, with this being the 6th, this is peace, balance, and harmony being brought into your life because your heart chakra has been cleared. 6 is also the number for the Lover's card. So that's also why I've been saying some of you are coming into union with a divine counterpart. And others of you are actually coming into partnership with some other business person that's actually, you know, divine in nature, believe it or not, because now that I'm hearing from my guides, that actually does exist, and I never heard that message before. So these are just like divinely guided, either marriages, counterpart relationships, or business relationships. So whatever this is for you, Leo, this is coming in. There could also be some sort of legal matter involved in this. I see the Justice card with this. I also see Judgment with this. So maybe some of you are in the middle of a legal battle and you're wondering if, you know, it's going to work in your favor, if things are going to pan out, right? That's what I'm getting. It's like now I'm getting this other energy all of a sudden with someone who's worried about some court order or something like that, or a business contract, or something that's affecting you from an emotional standpoint, because the heart chakra is here, the fourth chakra is here. I'm getting a feeling that maybe there's somebody here where they're worried. I'm seeing Nine of Swords about some sort of legal matter. What I'm getting from this, Leo, if that's you, and remember, this is a general reading, okay? Take what resonates, discard the rest. Don't force things if it's not your story, but also try to not allow your unhealthy ego to keep you from heeding the guidance that you're being given. You are here for a reason. So my angels are saying, again, it would behoove you to heed the guidance that's being given. Of course, you have free will, right? I can only relay the messages that I'm being given by my guides, my angels, my spirit team. It is ultimately up to you, Leo, to take action on whatever it is that you need to take action on. If you are being told to take action on something, or just maintain like your inner peace and maintain that high vibration so that the rest of your blessings could come in, something like that. So yeah, there's somebody here, a couple people here where there's like a legal matter thing, and it's like you maybe your heart chakra is blocked because there's so much worry and concern about this legal matter, and my angels are telling me to not worry, because worry, just that's what will manifest, right? Be a lot more positive. It's like positive thinking is required here. This is for a couple of people with this. So yeah, this could even be like a new job that's going to be completely fulfilling. You're gonna be like, holy cow, you want me to do what for this amount of money? And with the heart chakra, I'm seeing Ace of Cups with this too. Your heart is overflowing because you cannot believe this opportunity is being presented to you. Some of you, I'm hearing it's a dream job, something that you've been really hoping and wishing for, like Nine of Cups. It's like, oh my gosh, I hope this is my dream come true. And some of you, this is going to manifest. You're going to get this contract. And I'm saying not only are you going to get the job, but they're going to pay you more than what you ever thought was possible. So I'm also getting a sense of money coming in with this, kind of like Ace of Pentacles type of energy, maybe Ace of Wands, or even Ten of Pentacles, who knows? But that's what I'm feeling here. So yeah, there's going to be something you're going to be signing, and with that heart chakra there, it's going to be, you're going to be really excited about it. Page of Wands energy. Some of you are not going to believe this opportunity, and for others of you, yes, with a counterpart coming back in, or you coming into union with a divine counterpart, a light counterpart as I call it, it's going to involve marriage. That's what I'm seeing with this. And I'm hearing it's going to happen pretty quickly, like Wheel of Fortune. It's like it's fated, it's destined, but it's going to happen pretty fast. Sudden changes in your life, Eight of Wands type of energy, fast movement. I'm seeing all these fast cards now with Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, even the Knight of Wands, and even the Chariot, possibly, where maybe some of you might have to move. I'm getting a lot of stuff just by the theme cards already, but remain receptive to what's coming your way, whatever this is for you, Leo. I am getting a sense that some of you are going to be in disbelief. I don't know why that is, but we'll see with the other cards. Yeah, there's something about being, you're not going to believe what's going to be happening with whatever this contract is, the job, the union with your counterpart, or maybe you're moving to the next level with your significant other, whatever this is for you. And for those of you where you're worried about a legal matter, that's why they're suggesting to do these heart chakra meditations to help you. Some of you may have this high anxiety and you are getting heart palpitations because of it, because it's like you're so stressed out, and I'm hearing it's wreaking havoc on your body. That's exactly what I was told. So make sure you're mindful of that, Leo. If this is you, again, this is not for everybody. There's at least 1 or 2 people here who are experiencing this from what I am feeling. All right. So just be mindful and focus on your self-care, meditate. I'm seeing 4 of Swords with this. Just make sure that you don't focus on the worry of whatever this legal matter is, all right? The worry is just going to make things worse. It's lower vibrational. I'm hearing that it's like the devil is trying to get you to not be optimistic about whatever this is. Flip that energy around, raise the vibration, and just pray about it. Do whatever it is you need to do, meditate, like I said, whatever it is you need to do to get you out of this like lower vibrational energy. With the 4th chakra, again, with the heart chakra, this is again about love and compassion and having self-acceptance. All right. With 2 of Cups now, I'm seeing for some of you, and that also ties into business partnerships. You are ready to give and receive love. You are ready to come into union or come into a business partnership again with somebody where you stand on the same ground. You fight for the same things. Again, the core values are coming up, whether it's business or not, or it's love. But this is like a mutual companionship, a mutual connection. You guys are both in agreement. You're on the same page is what I'm being told. So yeah, for some of you, you're coming into this. Others of you, you need to focus on healing your heart chakra, okay? Because there was something happened where it broke your heart. Oh, okay, now they're telling me that some of you are either filing for divorce or you just found out that you're getting divorced. And you're like, what just happened? That's probably why the anxiety is kicking in. And you're wondering what's going to happen for your future. Again, heal your heart chakra. That is really going to help. Hopefully we get a heart chakra wellness tip so that we can see what hand gesture you need to do or whatever, but we'll see what comes out. All right. So those are a lot of messages there. Again, take it how it resonates, because this is not everything is going to be for everybody, but there is something here for you because you were led to this video. All right. So Leo, let's see what you need to focus on for this week. What does Leo? Wow. Did you see that? I think that is the fastest. Oh, here we go. All right. That was the fastest flip of a card I've ever seen. All right, guys. We have 8 of Swords, but it flipped in the reverse. They're telling me to take it in the reverse. If you watch my videos, you know that I don't get a lot of reversal, so this is significant. Okay? This is this is so funny because it's talking about it's up to you. It's up to you to get out of whatever predicament you are in. It's up to you to get out of that stuck energy. It's up to you to release the fears. Okay? You have to let go of limiting beliefs about yourself, Leo. It's time for you to take your power back, whatever this is. And now this is looking more like, all right, again with the 2 groups, some of you did this already. You did not doubt, you stopped doubting yourself. You stopped having lack of self-confidence, low self-esteem. You stopped doing all of this. You were saying, I'm not stuck. I need to see things more clearly because there is a way out of this. And a lot of you have done that, right? Which is why with this contract energy, this partnership coming in, or even a marriage, you cleared a lot of this Eight of Swords energy, thinking that you are in a mental prison, that there's doom and gloom surrounding you, when it was an illusion, because Eight of Swords in the upright is about the illusions. Some of you are seeing things more clearly now because you no longer think that whatever predicament you are in, or if you're a light counterpart, thinking that, you know, separation was an illusion, right? Because I did see Three of Swords with this card. All right, a lot of you have released this. Some of you still need to release this, especially with a legal matter. If you are getting divorced, it's happening for a reason, okay? I was just talking about this with my parents last night about my experience with divorce. If some of you don't already know, I was married for 10 years and I finally got out of it because I'm like, I have to get out of this stuck energy. I have to feel like, you know, nothing is going to get better, but I had to take action. It was up to me to get out of Eight of Swords, to stop doubting, to stop feeling belittled, to stop feeling like I wasn't worth anything, right? Kind of like Empress or Queen of Swords in the reverse. It was up to me to get out of that marriage. And it wasn't really horrible. It just was not balanced. And I was not happy. Let's put it that way. Okay. I had to take it upon myself to escape these low vibrational energies. This is about escaping those limiting beliefs about yourself, escaping the need to feel like you can't go anywhere, that it's the end of the world for you, kind of like Ten of Swords. It's like, I can't do anything. This is my life. No, it's not, Leo. Some of you, you're feeling this. It's not the end. You have to take your power back. Now is what I'm being told. And find that great mental strength within you, because it's there. The illusion of you being stuck is just that, an illusion. Release those negative thoughts about yourself. Release the negative thoughts about the situation that you are in. All right? And others of you, with the healing of the heart chakra that has been completed, that helped you get out of this mental prison, right? What was I saying about when you heal your heart chakra and you're not worrying about anything and you're not stuck in lower vibrational energies, right? This is low vibrational, like in the upright. Okay. This is like toxic. It's like mental toxicity. Like your mind is just running rampant with these crazy thoughts about whatever it is. Get into your heart, get out of your head. If that makes any sense, right? Heart chakra. Okay. Now, look what's at the bottom of the deck. We have the Tower. Some crazy shit happened to you, Leo. You had a Tower moment, or you might be having a Tower moment if this has not happened already. Remember, time is fluid. This could have already happened. This may be happening to you right now, or it's going to happen later on down the line. And if it's happening to you later down the line, Leo, don't freak out. You are being given the guidance ahead of time on what to do when this happens. You could very well avoid this if you were already in a high vibrational state and you release yourself from this Eight of Swords energy, okay? Now, yeah, this does talk about divorce. So yes, I was channeling divorce. Some of you, it's like, oh my God, I am getting divorced. What just happened? Or you're in this now, or maybe it's coming, okay? Again, time is fluid. When I do readings for people, stuff can happen a month down the line, but it happens, all right? But they are prepared for it if they're not going through it right now. So I'm getting a sense some of you have no idea this is coming. That's why they're saying it will behoove you to follow the guidance be given so that you are prepared for this and you are standing in your power, okay? Others of you, this is already going on. So whatever this Tower moment is, Yeah, for some of you, it is revolving a divorce, surrounding a divorce, okay? Sudden changes, sudden upheaval, chaos is ensuing. It's time to let go of this, because I said your world is crumbling around you, right? I said Ten of Swords, but this is like kind of magnifying the Ten of Swords. It's like the Tower is a magnified Ten of Swords for me. And with the 16, it breaks down to a 7. 7 is divine. The divine is coming in because this is divine intervention. All right. So for some of you, with the other side, the group of you where you have to start healing the heart chakra, maybe you are going into separation with your counterpart. It just happened out of nowhere, and this is catapulting you to your change, to your self-transformation, because that's what it's all about. Tower moments happen in our life to get us on our path, because sometimes we don't heed the guidance we're being given, and we go in a different direction thinking everything will be fine, but then tower moments happen and God's like, no, Leo, you got to get on this path. All right. And when you heed the guidance, when divine intervention occurs, it's like what happened with me and my counterpart. I finally listened because I had a tower moment with my counterpart. This is when my divorce was being finalized, because I had already moved out. I started living my own life and I started fixing myself. And then I met my counterpart. And then I had a tower moment with my counterpart, because I still kind of wasn't listening to my gut about being by myself and focusing on my self-transformation, my self-growth. God came in, I got kicked in the ass, and then that was when everything shifted for me, and I started to focus on my spiritual growth, on my self-mastery, okay? So for some of you, this may be occurring to get you to that, all right? Others of you, yeah, this is about some sort of divorce, or maybe this may even be about there was some sort of chaos in the business or something, and maybe there was a business partnership that just totally broke apart, or some divine intervention, something had happened. If this is business for you guys, something happened to break away from whatever agreements, or to prevent you from signing a contract. Okay, this is interesting. Maybe this is happening, or this is going to happen if you are focused on business, Leo, where it's preventing you from signing something with somebody else. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? Because there's going to be somebody better, or there's going to be a better contract to get yourself involved in, or there's going to be a better partner that is destined for you. That's what I'm hearing. Again, with the Two of Cups. So there's like a word of caution here for those of you who are watching this, and you know that there's like a business, a legal matter with a business here for you. They're saying to be careful and use caution, because there's something happening here where you are not to sign some legal agreement with a particular business, because there's a more divine type of partnership that is supposed to come in. That's for somebody here. That's interesting. And with the heart chakra, they're telling me to listen to your intuition. Make sure your heart chakra is unblocked, so that you can pay attention to the divine guidance that's being given to you with regards to a business matter. Even the same thing with the legal matter. And again, with the divorce, it keeps coming up. You know, just trust your heart. This is a time for healing from some destruction, this chaos that's ensued in your life, or you're preparing for that if it hasn't happened yet. This is all about just really, really focusing on clearing that heart chakra. And for others of you who've already done the work, you did have a tower moment that happened, and it caused you to get out of this stuck energy, to being all up in your head. And you followed that divine guidance that you were given. And now that you have done that, you have realigned yourself with God, you have raised your vibration, and now you're calling in the more harmonious things, such as divine union and a harmonious marriage, or harmonious companionship, or you're getting the job of your dreams, right? It depends. There's so many messages coming in, guys. So again, take it how it fits to you. You know, if you're not dealing with a business partnership, then that message isn't for you. That's as simple as it is. If you're not going through a divorce, or you don't feel it coming, then that's not for you. Or you're not even married, right? Obviously, you're not going to be getting a divorce. So you get my point. Anyway, God is coming in to remove stuck energy from your life. That's why this is happening. God is coming in now to clear out what is no longer aligned with you, what is no longer for you, what God doesn't want for you. That is clearing out so that he can bring you that abundance, so that he can give you that divine partner, whether it's with love, or the divine partner, whether it's with business, or getting you out of a job where your hands are tied and there's maybe there's a crisis going on in your workplace, and this is happening to get you to wake up. Okay, Leo, it's time for you to leave the job. Now, this is if you are resonating with this part of the reading, Leo, that's God. If you are getting that intuitive guidance that your heart's telling you, Leo, it's time to go. There's chaos ensuing at this workplace. You know deep down inside, you see the writing on the wall. It's time to jet. It's time to go, Leo. Whatever this is, it's just time to go. It's time to get the F out. Okay? You got to break free, all right? But it's up to you. God is giving you this opportunity to run. Run. It's time to, again, I can't stress it enough. It's time to go. You're being given this opportunity to avoid something, or whatever this chaos you think is going, it's an illusion, because it's God trying to get you in the right direction to where he wants you to be. Let's see what you need to avoid. What does Leo need to avoid for this week? Spirit guides and angels, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. For quite a few of you, my angels are telling me now that this tower moment is happening to get you on your path of healing. Oh boy. Spirit, what do you want me to do with these? Of course. Sometimes they tell me not to take them all, but they said, take them all. We did have the King of Wands who flipped over, so that's going to be big energy right here. Oh, man. All right, guys, bear with me. You know that multiple cards don't always come out. Obviously, we only had one come out for your focus. Let's start with this. Here's what's interesting. We've got counterpart energy here, King of Wands and Queen of Wands. Now, let's start with the bottom of the deck. With her in this position, this overall energy, she's very powerful, yet in her shadow side, she juggles way too many things. She's temperamental. She's so fiery that it's like she's breathing fire down people's necks. Maybe you're dealing with a boss who is like this. Maybe you're dealing with a spouse who is like this. Now, guys, this is pretty, what do I want to say? Hefty. Because of the fire energy with what you need to avoid, there's some really strong-willed, hard-headed individual in your energetic space. Okay? This is a lot of fire. We have the King and the Queen of Wands here. And this is the underlying energy for what you need to avoid. Some of you need to be avoiding taking too much control over situations. It might be why there's a tower that we saw there, okay? When you try to control things too much, tower moments happen. That is exactly what happened to me. I had to surrender, let go, let God, kind of like the hangman, and get into hermit mode. All right. This person is not moved easily. Either you're dealing with someone who doesn't budge, or you, maybe Leo, might be the one who, excuse me, doesn't budge. All right. Now, look, if you know deep down inside this is you, Leo, please don't get offended. All right. We all go through some shit and we all have work to do. I had work to do, right? For me, it was being like too passive and being a doormat, right? This wasn't really in my energy, but it was like the opposite, right? And we all have these things that we have to grow and evolve from. But it's up to you to make the changes. There might be something that may be causing this. If this is you, Leo, where you're just very strong-headed or strong-willed and very demanding and temperamental. It could even be being very pessimistic, because with the Eight of Swords here, yeah, it's like doom and gloom, right? Everything is falling apart. Nothing is working out. I'm stuck forever. You know, my life isn't going anywhere. It could be any of these things. But just know, because this is why I do what I do with my tarot readings, is because it's about that spiritual growth. We can come out of this. And I bet you anything, Leo, you are a fire sign. So maybe you have strong Leo in your chart, or a strong fire, because we have Aries here too. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And sometimes in our charts, if you have strong Aries, that could be an imbalance, right? I'm also hearing balancing masculine and feminine energies, because maybe there's like too much of your fiery masculine energy going on here. Again, that's for some people, not for all. Or maybe you're dealing with somebody with this, okay? Maybe you're dealing with someone who's just, ouch, man, like this person is like on fire all the time. Could be very ruthless, very unpredictable, very controlling. It's like a tyrant, okay? Maybe you're dealing with a boss who's like, there's tyranny going on at work, or there's tyranny going on in the world, and you're like, oh my God, what is going on? It's about taking matters into your own hands. You can get out of the situation. You are not stuck, Leo, with whatever this is. All right. Especially if you're dealing with people who are like this, temperamental and controlling, ruthless and tyrannical, like escape. That's why I said run. Whatever this is, Leo, run. I don't even know what else to say. There's something else that they want me to say, but it's not coming out. You gotta go. You gotta get away from this energy and stop, you know, lacking that self-confidence, thinking that you can't get out of here. All right. Others of you may have been dealing with somebody like this and you broke away from that already. Again, remember, this is general and I'm picking up on different groups like I always do. Some of you have already done this. This is confirmation of that. This is just telling you to continue to have your heart chakra unblocked. The others of you, there's a lot of healing that needs to be completed with whatever this is. And we've got a lot of cards here, guys, with what you need to avoid. We have Six of Cups. We have Nine of Pentacles. We have Seven of Cups. We have Page of Cups. Four of Swords. I talked about Four of Swords. I did talk about Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. I said fast. Something happened very fast, or is going to happen very fast. You see with those cards here? All right. Just give me a little bit to just think about this here, because there's so much with these messages. Okay, guys, bear with me. Again, take it how it fits your situation. There's something about you. Some of you are being stuck in the past. Some of you are dealing with a past life, individual, connection, light counterpart, soulmate, twin flame type of energy. With some of you surrounding a love situation, a counterpart situation, you need to focus on your healing. Right? A tower moment happened again to get you on your path to healing. There's some of you are reminiscing too much about the good times with this connection, and you keep going back to it, but knowing that this person may very well be acting with King of Wands and Queen of Wands energy. who's a little bit too much, okay? A little bit too fiery. And you're like, oh, well, I'll just deal with it. But I mean, we have Eight of Swords here. They're telling you to escape this type of energy, because if you're dealing with King of Wands and Queen of Wands in the shadow sense, that is also lowering your vibration. So whatever this is that happened, especially with a counterpart, your tower moment with this individual, it's time to go on the path towards healing. All right. Others of you who are coming into union, this is about somebody coming back from your past. Yep, I did talk about that. Somebody's coming back. Somebody's returning into your life, and they've healed. You've healed. A lot of you have released a lot of things. They are now coming in as the King of Wands, whether it's male or female, and they mean business. They're taking action. That's why there's a lot of fast movement here, because Wands is fast energy, so is air. Swords, and we do have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords back there, and I did talk about fast energy. So for some of you, with after you've completed your healing and you did your work, now a lot of things are shifting for you, and it's happening to a lot of people, especially with the astrological transits and everything going on, that things are really going to change very rapidly. So yeah, for those of you in a counterpart connection, somebody's coming back from your past, and now there's reconciliation here, right? Here we go. Somebody's coming in. They want to heal with you, continue the healing. They want to marry you. Things, again, are going to be moving very, very fast. And they're standing in their power as the King of Wands. The person has become the King of Light. They have achieved mastery of spiritual growth, and they have enormous spiritual strength now. So if you're doubting if this person has evolved, there it is right there with some of you, where that this person's coming back and you have done your work and you're high vibrational all the time. You know that like union is closer. It's like it's really on the way. Others of you, there's something with children involved. Now with the divorce part of this, I did say you're worried about something. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I said you're worried about the children. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But if I did, I'm reiterating this, okay? There's something with regards for you are worried about the kids or a child or maybe even pets or something. Who's going to get the kids? Who's going to get the dog? Who's going to get the cat? That's what I'm getting for some of you. And they're saying not to worry about this. That is the least of your worries. You have to give it to God and just allow God to take over. Don't try to control everything. And I will say, even with my own divorce, I was worried about all of these things too. And I have one son. I didn't have any pets then, but I have a son. And I was worrying about how things were going to go. Even later on, with something had changed in my life with regards to co-parenting with my ex-husband. And I tried to control the situation. Then I realized that nothing was happening. And then God said, Jess, give it to me. I got this. And when I didn't force anything, especially legally with going back to the courts, it ended up working out in my favor, and my ex-husband wasn't going to act in the way that I thought he was. That's for somebody here. I'm telling you that story because it worked out in my favor, because God said, stop, Jess. Stop trying to control this thing. I got this. Have faith. And it worked out way better than I thought I was going to, okay? Those are the miracles that happen, the blessings that come in when we release control, all right? So whatever this is, don't try to control it. Let God handle it. God knows exactly what is going on in your situation, Leo. So yes, some of you are worried about the kids, and you're worried about, maybe something coming back from the past that might affect your court case, something like that. I don't know. That came out of nowhere. They're not allowing me to tap more into that. They're telling me to just cut that off, but that came up. Somebody's worried about some past coming back in, and it might affect some legal matter, some court decision. I don't know what this is. So yeah, some of you are worried about something from the past, the kids. Others of you, this is nostalgia. Some of you are getting too stuck on the past. You got to release this past, whatever this is for you, Leo. Okay. And they're bringing it back to me, bringing back again somebody surrounding you who's just super, wow. Again, with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, again, like tyrannical and temperamental, like two T's. If that is you, Leo, you gotta get away from that. It's time for you to escape. I keep hearing run. I keep hearing run. I don't know why. Nine of Pentacles. All right. Some of you are afraid of being on your own. Okay. Again, with a divorce, it's probably why you might be panicking. You gotta clear that heart chakra. Like, focus on your self-worth, your self-growth. Okay. This is lack of self-worth. This is lack of confidence. This is not being true to yourself. This is not taking good care of yourself. Right? In this position where you need to avoid, you have to stand up for what you deserve. All right? You have to stick up for yourself, Leo, with whatever this is. You are really undervaluing yourself. Some, not all, okay? Remember? It's a general reading. So, yeah, I talked about this. Didn't I say? No, I said Empress and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is also that. This is very close to that. Okay. That lack of self-confidence. You have what it takes, Leo. You have that confidence within you. There's more lack. You have to stop with those limiting beliefs here. You are way more powerful than you think. You are way more strong than you think. Now, with that Queen of Wands there, with the positive energy here, the light side of her, she is a very strong individual. She's fearless. So is this guy. Some of you need to embody the energy of these two people, but in the light. The light side of these individuals, the upright, not the negative side, okay? For business people, maybe there's something here where maybe you've been working too much and too hard for free. Okay? Maybe you might be, okay, this may be because why the warning was coming in for business partnership. Maybe you're going to sign something, but you're not really going to get your piece of the pie. You're not going to get your fair share with the contract. And that's why they're saying to be careful with a business partnership, because maybe you're going to be doing a lot more work than what the contract is talking about, or they're not going to pay you enough, or you've been doing too many pro bono, is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. Too much of that work for free, whatever. My brain's escaping me now. So yeah, maybe some of you are dealing with business partners and you're doing way too much and you're being taken advantage of, okay? That's why there was a word of caution there. Be careful with what you're signing. Others of you, with the new job opportunity, there's chaos going on at work, right? For some, not for all. And again, you're seeing the writing on the wall. God is giving you this opportunity to leave that job because a better job is on the way. Like, again, I'm hearing your dream job. All right. And this has to deal with that. You're working too hard and they're probably not paying you, right? And you may be overworked and, you know, your health is failing. Again, with the Nine of Pentacles, there's no self-care here if the Nine of Pentacles is in the avoid position. All right. I did talk about you were feeling like you were not enough, but you are way more than enough. It's not just being enough. It's being that empowered individual who doesn't take shit from anybody and can have whatever he or she wants as long as they go after it. Again, embodying the King of Wands and Queen of Wands energy, right? Don't let your past dictate your future. I've told that to so many people. I had to tell that to myself. I had to take it upon myself to build my empire, to find my worth and know that I was capable of doing anything that I set my mind to. It was all on me the entire time, okay? This is applicable to everybody here, all right? That message is for everybody. You guys have what it takes. Do not think that you are not capable of having a dream job. Do not think that some boss tells you that you are not for it, or it's like you don't have this and you don't have that. I went through that too. I said to the hell with this. And I started my own business, and I couldn't be any more happier by making that decision, knowing that I was capable when people thought I was freaking crazy. I don't care what anybody else thinks. Everyone wants to be miserable? Fine. I'm not. I feel like this. The Knight of Pentacles in the upright, the positive energy of the Knight of Pentacles. This is what God wants you guys to feel too, all right? Don't think that you cannot have the life that you want. That is crap. Seven of Cups. Illusions, distractions, addictions, caring about what other people think. Don't care about what other people think. You are unsure about what it is that you want, but deep down inside, Leo, you know what it is that you want. You already know. Even if it's a crazy idea, it's yours, Leo. It's not anybody else's. It's the same thing that happened with me. Why I told you my story before we got to the Seven of Cups. They thought I was nuts. And I was like, am I doing the right thing? And God's like, oh, you're doing the right thing. But it's like, you know deep down inside, Leo, what cup to take. But look how different this card is. Because with the Rider-Waite, you can see what's in the cup. These, not necessarily. You can kind of see there's a snake under this one. There's like a wing there. It looks like a bat wing or something. There's water coming out of this. There's another tail coming out of that. But you can't see what's in these cups. They're flipped over. These bowls are flipped over. You're utilizing your human eyes to make that decision. You need to use your heart to make that decision. You don't need to flip it under. Lift up the bowl and see what's underneath there. Your intuition already knows what cup to choose. That is the right cup for you because your heart always leads you in the right direction. You already know what it is, Leo. Even if it's not what everybody else chooses, you're not like everybody else, are you? No. So it's time for you to follow your intuition. Trust that. Don't give in to these distractions. It's like that clouded judgment, even about yourself, about your abilities. That you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm stuck here forever. No, you're not. You have to maintain your focus on what it is that you want. Make a decision. Make that decision. And take action on that. Your gut already knows. You have this inner knowing. All right? Page of Cups. Some of you have a hard time trusting your gut. Trusting your instincts. With the Page of Cups also, this is about following your dreams and aspirations. This is allowing yourself to open your heart to love so that you can heal through that pain and that suffering. And it doesn't have to be love with regards to a relationship, right? It's about a love of your job, love of what you do. Some of you are thinking that whatever this is, this job opportunity, this business partnership, or the love of a lifetime, is like whatever. Pigs fly. When pigs fly. That'll happen when pinks. Okay, when pigs fly. It is a pink pig, but anyway. So, if you think something's going to be unattainable, Leo, it's going to be just that. It's going to continue to be unattainable because there's no belief there. Again, your thoughts create your reality. What you feel, your vibration is what calls in all these things that follow you. And if maybe some of you maybe just continue to hope and wish and dream, but not take any action, what was I saying? It's up to you. We can do all the hoping and all the wishing and all the dreaming that we want, but it's not going to happen if we're just going to be sitting on the couch watching Netflix, is it? No, it's not going to happen if we're just, goofing off and doing things that have nothing to do with our dreams and aspirations. They won't manifest in the way that we want them to. You have to stop with those unlimiting beliefs and that lack of self-confidence in yourself, thinking that this dream or whatever it is that you want is unattainable. And again, when your heart chakra is blocked, I said it's the gateway to everything, right? So you got to expand and you have to clear that chakra, and it helps with clearing all the other ones. When your heart chakra is not healed, you have a hard time trusting your intuition. These are also about creative blocks. This is about inner child healing. Okay, now we have, and here it is again with the kids. All right, some of you with the divorce thing, yeah, you're worried about kids. Maybe you have 2 sons. Maybe they're of this age. Maybe you've got like a teenager, even though he looks like he's maybe late 20s, but he might be like 17 or something. And you have like a toddler here. And dogs. Maybe you have 2 kids and 2 dogs. I don't know. That's for somebody. Yeah, somebody's worried about their kids. Because you're dealing with a spouse who's just really, I'm not done with the Page of Cups yet. Who's really, really controlling. Yeah, you have to trust your gut. You have to follow your heart. And it's so funny because, again, I was talking about divorce to my parents yesterday, and I said, God specifically told me, I don't want you to be miserable. Misery is low vibrational energy. That's where the devil wants you to stay, because that is not joy. It is not bliss. Devil energy is toxic. It's obsessions, it's addictions, it's lack of self-confidence, it's giving into incredible amounts of fear where we feel stuck and we don't do anything about it. And the devil loves for us to stay there because it's like, haha, God, in your face. I've got these people in my clutches and you can't do anything about it, and I'm not going to allow them to have that joy. Because again, if you think about it, with Lucifer, he's a fallen angel, right? So he's still pretty pissed at God for what happened. So he's like, I'm going to try to get any human possible to not be happy, because the devil is definitely not happy, is he? Nope. And we are stuck in that. We are allowing the devil to control us with those types of lower vibrational energies. We have to release that. All right. We have to find our own joy, but we have to take action on this. Some of you, there's been like, you feel like your dreams have been broken. Maybe, with the job that you wanted, or you thought you had your dream job, I don't know, or you thought this was a great job for you. You thought this was a great business partnership or a great business idea, and something fell apart. You thought that with the light counterpart connection that it was going to be all fine and dandy and rainbows and unicorns, and you found out that it wasn't. But that's all an illusion, because God is trying to get you to something even better than whatever it is you're dealing with. It always happens that way. I know, because again, I already said some of my stories, and that's what's happened to me. So A lot of people have to do inner child healing. That helps with clearing your heart chakra. Maybe something happened to you as a child and you're still traumatized by it. I'm hearing childhood trauma. And it's affecting, your beliefs about yourself. It's affecting what you feel about yourself. Maybe you were told as a child that you wouldn't amount to anything. Maybe your parents still tell you this and you're an adult. Maybe you have a spouse who tells you this because your parents told you that, or you had this, you were wounded as a child and you ended up attracting a spouse or attracting a significant other who was continuing to belittle you, continuing to affect you emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. There's also somebody who's really manipulating your emotions. Or maybe you are trying to do that, or all of the above, because it's like there's a lot of hurt here for quite a few of you. It needs to be released. Whatever craziness is going on in your life right now, Leo, it's time to break away from that. You have to take it upon yourself to take back your power. Otherwise, the devil will continue to keep you down. God does not want that. I was talking about my story, my parents. I said God didn't want me to be miserable in my marriage. And he's like, divorce is not a bad thing. It was a blessing. It happened so that God could have me meet my divine counterpart. And that's exactly what happened. He said, Jess, I know you made this choice and I knew, guys, not to marry this person, and I did it anyway. But that was a lesson to be learned, and God knew. He's like, okay, well, Jess, you went through this. He tried to get me out of that. I still didn't listen, and I finally listened. And God supported me. God always supports us, but we have to do our part, and then God helps with the rest. I finally started trusting and listening to my intuition until I ended up meeting my counterpart, and I got back into the same karmic patterns. And then that's when I had my tower moment, and I was like, okay, I surrender. I get it now. I get it now. Four of Swords, the healing, guys. A lot of this has to do with healing your inner child. Some stuff happened to you as a kid, which continue to follow you into your marriages, into business partnerships, into your jobs, whatever this is. Healing, guys, is all across the board with this. You have to take back your power and heal. To allow yourself to have everything. To call in the life that God meant for you to have. Again, with the self-care. I talked about meditating, right? This is about meditation. Taking it easy. Some of you need to take a vacation. I was talking about with the Knight of Pentacles and the Shadow Sense. That's working too much for free, like I said. Too much toil and labor. All right? Some of you literally need to take a vacation. Take a break. Some of you need to take a sabbatical. Some of you need just to really take some time off from whatever this is. And some of you need to do it for an extended period of time, because sometimes with Four of Swords energy, sometimes you can be healing for a very, very long time. And if you are a light counterpart, the healing takes a long time to complete. And then there's even more healing that you do when you come into union with your counterpart. And we're always continuing to heal. There are new things to heal. But when we get to that threshold and we are now living life as that divine divine inner child, vibrating at the highest level of unconditional love, we've done an incredible amount of healing. That's where the Star card comes in. All right. So you guys are avoiding your healing. It's time to heal. I can't stress it enough. Page of Swords. This is dishonesty. Someone's being dishonest, or you're being dishonest with yourself. You're like, you know what? It's like you're lying to yourself in a sense. And you're believing the lies that you're telling yourself. Maybe with somebody who's being dishonest with you, you're believing the lies that they're telling you. Again, with a child here, there is another child here about inner child healing. You are probably also mentally abused by like parents or something, or by a whole bunch of people in your life saying harsh words to you. Maybe you're still dealing with this, again, with a spouse, a partner, business partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever this is. There's like a lot of hurt words surrounding you, a lot of dishonesty. This is gossip. Somebody's playing mind games with you. Maybe you're being too sarcastic, along with being too pessimistic, cynical. Some of you really need to speak up for yourselves and speak your truth. I'm seeing your throat chakra needs to be unblocked too. This is not saying anything. This is not speaking your peace. It's not speaking your truth. Your power has been really suppressed, Leo, for quite a few of you. The others of you that I talked about, where that you finished the healing, and now like union's coming in, or you're gonna get that dream job, or whatever it is, you overcame a lot of this stuff. Again, this is a lot of healing that was done, but there are more of you here who need to start doing the healing. There's a lot of hurt here, and it seems like most of your life you had people strip you of your power and your integrity. It's like Five of Swords too. And a lot of things are drastically happening in your life. It's like maybe you're going through multiple tower moments. Okay? Tower after tower after tower. That's why you gotta change something now, Leo. God's really trying to bring something glorious to you. But you're the one who has to take those steps. Like the King of Wands energy, you gotta make it happen. You are the one to make it happen. I talked about fast energy too here, right? Or maybe somebody communicated to you some very harsh words. I'm hearing they blew up in your face. And they said they were very, very blunt, okay? King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Page of Swords in this type of position. Holy crap. Somebody like really blew up at you and said some really nasty things. That's what I'm getting from this. And it really hit you hard. And like your emotions were like, oh my God. You've been greatly affected by this. Knight of Swords. Again, fast movement. For a few of you, your lives are going to change very drastically. You are going to get communication from your counterpart, from somebody with good news. And they're going to speak their truth. And they're not going to be afraid to do it. So you're like, this is sudden life changes. And yeah, for a lot of other of you, this ties in with the Tower moment. Things suddenly happened. There were drastic sudden changes in your life. And it's like, you're trying to run. See, what was I saying about running? Here's the Knight of Swords who's running to the motorcycle. That's why I said they kept saying it's time to run. You gotta go. It's time to go, Leo. I mean, fast. They keep saying it's time to go now. You need to leave the situation now, whatever this is. So many things happen so fast in your life, and you're like, what the hell just happened? You can come out of this. You really can. I have to go back to this because I talked about Page of Swords with scrutinizing some sort of contract. This goes back to the people with the business idea. Be careful with what you're signing. That's exactly what I just heard. Read the fine print. All right. Put a little bit of logic into this. This is about head-heart balance now that I'm getting with regards to making this business decision. All right, for some of you who are, this is the part of this reading that deals with the business is resonating with you. Scrutinize those details, guys. Read the fine print. I heard it again. Look more closely at those documents. Others of you look more closely into what this situation really is doing for your life. This is also very brash, very impulsive, very aggressive. The Knight of Swords can be aggressive, but in a good sense, like, I'm going to seize the day. I'm going to focus on my mission. I'm going to go save the world. But in this position, this is a very impulsive person. Very rude, very insincere and hurtful. This is sarcasm again. Being a bully, out of control. Guys, this is a very serious situation that you got to get yourself out of. You're dealing with somebody who's just lost their mind. And no judgment on that person, because they probably had a lot of childhood trauma too, which is why they are being the way that they are right now. Is that the last one? Yeah. Oh my goodness. And this reading has gone way overboard, but again, I'm at the mercy of my guides, and it's just like, this has to be said. This has to be said. Like, I'm asking if they want me to clarify, because we're already an hour in. They said, no, Jess, you have to keep going. All right, Spirit Guides, Angels, Galactic Family, Pleiadian, Sirians. Why do we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Why do we have the Eight of Swords in the reverse? Yeah, I'm hearing again, you are not stuck, Leo. Page of Wands. It's time for you to get that courage and confidence to make that move. Deep down inside, you know there's a change that needs to happen, Leo. And it's time for you to take action and head in that direction towards a more positive, stable environment, whatever this is for you. This guy doesn't give in to fear. He is excited about what's to come. He's excited about something new, because he knows that he has the Ace of Wands. That is the light of God. He utilizes this wand, the fire from this wand, to burn off any challenges, any fears, any uncertainties about anything low vibrational. He burns it off with the wand, because God gave him the Ace of Wands to utilize. And God's like, you have me. I've given you the power and the strength to burn away all of these people, not literally, obviously, burn away all of these lower vibrational energies and keep the devil at bay, because the devil doesn't like the light, right? The more we stay in the light, the further away the dark forces will pull away from us. But it can also happen where our light gets so bright they can come back, but then we have leveled up so much so that we can still put the devil at bay. All right, this is you utilizing this Ace of Wands to put the devil at bay, like not allowing the devil to get you stuck in these energies. This is very heavy stuff, guys. I mean, this might be hard to hear, but you guys were led here for a reason. And God's like, listen, Leo, I want you out of this situation, whatever it is. Be careful. Use discernment. I am here to help you. I've given you the Ace of Wands here to go forth and have that courage and confidence, embark on that new journey. Okay? He knows there are challenges ahead, but he has God with him all the time. It's like, thy rod and thy staff comfort me. With that quote, it's Psalms 24:3. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. And no, I'm not singing the Coolio song, but it is popping up in my head. That was actually the title for the Pisces reading, believe it or not. This is very interesting. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me, right? Here it is. You have it, Leo. You have it in your possession. It's time for you to utilize that. That is where you're going to get your strength from to get out of this Eight of Swords energy. To stop with the limiting beliefs, thinking that you're stuck, because you're not stuck. This is a toxic situation is what I'm feeling. This is your time to go. Like, you need to run as fast as you can. God has the support, but you have to believe in that, and you have to believe in yourself that you can get out of this. All right? Don't give in to the fear. Stay optimistic. I think I talked about that. That is about optimism. Remain optimistic about your situation. And there's another freaking page. We have Page of Wands, Page of Cups, and Page of Swords. Yeah, there's something with kids here. Somebody is really worried about kids. Yeah, it's like someone here is very disappointed that your marriage has ended in divorce and you've built this family, and you're like, oh my God, what is going to happen to the family? What is going to happen to the kids? It's like you feel like your whole world is falling apart. You're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Again, Psalms 24:3. Read the scripture. And I never really talk about Bible verses, but apparently I was led to that last night, and now I'm utilizing it in this reading. Four Pentacles. Resisting change, but understanding what is of value. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's very controlling with the money too. And it's like there's somebody who just controls everything in your environment, okay? But for you, with focusing, you have to understand what is of value to you, Leo. What do you really value? You should also really be valuing more of yourself, your worth, okay? A lot of this has to talk about your self-worth, like we talked about before with the Nine of Cups energy. Nine of Pentacles. Thank you. This might also be about scarcity mindset. You're afraid of not having enough. Okay? That there's never going to be enough. And maybe you try to control so much of the job or your finances because you think that abundance isn't going to be there, especially if the going gets tough. But you know what? I had to learn that. I had to have more of an abundance mindset, knowing that God is our only source of supply, my only source of supply, your only source of supply. He provides for all the animals and all the plants and trees and rivers and things, right? Everything works. It's a circle of life. Everything works together to help each other out. God provides for animals, for nature. God provides for us too. It's just that the 3D world has made it we are in this very materialistic world, thinking that, money makes the world go around and we have to do all these crazy things to just make a buck, to get money. So some of you are afraid of not having enough. But when you are in a high vibration, again, when this is unblocked, it calls in this abundance and you are never without. This scarcity mindset is low vibrational because lack attracts lack. You want to be thinking about prosperity and abundance. And when you're high vibrational and your mindset is reprogrammed to that, you start bringing in a lot more wealth. Okay? You might even be dealing with somebody who's very possessive. Some of you are trying to hold on to the past. Some of you are trying to hold on to somebody because maybe you were with someone, or there's a partner where they, what's it called? Let me backtrack. Maybe you're with someone, Leo, who brings home the bacon. They are the provider for the family. Maybe with a business, maybe they have all the money, but they're trying to, they take your ideas, Page of Swords, or they take away your power, or they don't give you credit for things. That's for somebody here with a business venture, okay? Somebody's being very greedy, I'm hearing. There's material attachment. Some of you have a strong material attachment here, and we need to let that go. It's like, what is it that you really value? You should really value your health, your safety, your inner peace, your sanity, your integrity. Those are things to value. When we're too focused on, the material world, we get to this point where it's like it starts to control us. And I used to have that issue too. And when I fully released that and I just let God take care of everything and I just followed my purpose and I had this abundance mindset, I was able to manifest more abundance into my life. Some of you really need to let go of something. You're holding on to something too tightly. You're holding on to this marriage knowing that it's not for your highest good, that it is not a pleasant environment. You're holding on to this job, even though you know it's not for your highest good because it pays really well, but it's crazy. You're dealing with crazy ass bosses or something, crazy coworkers, whatever it is. They're not fair to you. You don't get paid what you're supposed to get paid, but you're still holding on to it. Or no, let me backtrack. Some of you, you're not getting paid where you're supposed to be paid. Others of you with the job situation, it's giving you a lot of wealth, but deep down inside you hate it. You're miserable. Doom and gloom, right? Eight of Swords. So yeah, there's something that quite a few of you have to let go. Why are all these cards in the avoid position? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians. Wow. Eight of Wands. A lot of shit's going on, Leo. Like I said, so much activity. Fast movement. This is very rapid. It's like, yeah, your walls are crumbling down around you. It's one thing after another for some of you. Others of you, yeah, this is also talking about taking action. You're not taking action. You are not in alignment, or you're not in alignment with what it is that you really want. There's a lot of low vibrational energy here. And when you stay in that energy, especially if you're still around people who are that low vibrational, it's affecting your energy too. We have Knight of Pentacles. There's someone who's being very stubborn. Either it's you or it's somebody around you. Whether it's your boss or your spouse. Could be both of you. This person doesn't take responsibility for their actions. This person is not loyal, not devoted, not dedicated, doesn't stick to his guns. He never reaches his goals. He never gets to his destination. He has no follow through. Gives up very easily. He's not dedicated to what it is that he wants to do. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Some of you are just so tired. You're like, I can't keep going. I'm just done. I'm stuck. I can't get out of this. I'm just going to be taking all this crap. You're very overwhelmed. This is another card of being out of control. It's like you're living a very rough life, Leo. And somebody around you is being defensive, or maybe you're being defensive. It's like there's so much lack of control here. It's like it's complete chaos. But you've got this. When we're going through this hell and we come out of it unscathed, you know the amount of blessings that come in from that when we take it upon ourselves to get out of this toxic situation, this highly volatile situation. There's a lot of overwhelming here, and it's okay. That's why you got to meditate. Take time to breathe, all right? Get to center. Talk to God. Just pray about it. But you can, again, I said you can hope, wish, and pray as much as you want. But if you don't do something for yourself, like God and the angels cannot come in to help, especially if you're not asking, but you're also not doing. All right? You guys are tired beyond belief. This has been very, very overwhelming for you. Things are really out of control. You have to take action. This guy takes action, and he's committed to making his dreams come true. He's committed to doing the hard work. He knows he has to do hard work in order to get to the King of Wands. And here's the Sun. There's like ego here. This is Leo energy. It's like either you're dealing with a very egotistical individual. I mean, you know, guys, honestly, this is very I have no words for this, because whatever situation you're in, I think it's beyond toxic. It's just, it's like a world of chaos and destruction here. And with this in the reverse, this talks about a child too. There's an ego block here. Some of you are dealing with somebody where you need a permission slip to do everything. If you are in a marriage or in a partnership with this person, Leo, this is not really, it's not a safe environment to be in at all. It's way too toxic. It's way too highly volatile. It's again, you got to run. Pack up the kids and go. I don't know what it is you need to do, but we have the strength. God just asks for it. You have the Ace of Wands here. That staff and thy rod come from me. Again, pay attention to that and use that as your strength to get you out of this predicament. All right? It's like you're dealing with a job where you have to, like, I'm hearing you have to have permission to go to the bathroom. It's just not right, Leo. It's just not. You got to come out of this. Well, there's a will, there's a way. Maybe you intuitively know exactly what it is you need to do, where you need to go. If you need to go to somebody else's house, if you need to go to your parents' house or whatever this is, a friend's house. There's a lot of ego. There's a lot of, like, yeah, it's like they treat you like a child. Somebody's treating you like a child. The Queen of here's the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I said it. She shows up. Again, lack of self-worth. You are not taking care of yourself. You don't feel nurtured. You don't feel taken care of at all. You're also not, like, focusing on your well-being. I mean, this is really heavy. It's like some of you are literally just not well. And now I'm going to have to say this because they're telling me this right now. So just be mindful, and please keep in mind that I am here to help. And I would highly recommend some sort of counseling, like, or going to a therapist or something. That's not me, unless there's like, you want spiritual counseling specifically. But somebody here has been being very, very severely physically abused, on top of the emotional and mental abuse. Okay, there is somebody here, and I will be praying for you. You don't know, I don't know who you are, but if this is you, Leo, I highly suggest you get some professional help, someone who has the license. I do not do that. Again, there's a disclaimer there. I am just giving you spiritual guidance. I can give you spiritual guidance, but not that other type of stuff. And I'm highly recommending that, because I'm seeing it right now. I'm actually seeing what's been going on for this individual who is in a incredibly toxic, for somebody, it's a marriage. Okay. All right. Somebody's also maybe very jealous of you, very possessive. Again, there's a work-home imbalance for those of you who are like just working for the money, or, you know, you're being controlled at work and they're telling you that, no, you have to work these hours if you want to keep your job. No, you have to work, you know, if you want to have this. This is about work-home life imbalance. This is also manipulation. You really, I don't know. I keep repeating myself, guys, but it's self-focus. You have to tend to your garden. You have to focus on yourself. All right. Whatever the situation is, they do not have control over you. They do not dictate your future. They cannot, whatever they're telling you, whatever they're saying, whatever they're doing, they have no power over you. And for them, something must have seriously happened to them in their childhood as to why they're acting like this. That's what it comes down to. And whatever it is that they're doing and saying, do not believe it. Again, with the self-limiting beliefs, okay? You have lost all sense of self. You've totally lost your integrity. Who you really are. It's like you don't know who you are anymore, Leo. You got to move away from this. Again, read Psalms 24:3, or is it 23:4? Now I don't remember what I said. Spirit, what is it? 24:3? Okay. All right. God is with you. God is telling me right now, God is with you, Leo. You do not have to succumb to this type of treatment. Whether you are in some crazy ass job, marriage, relationship, God does not want us to be miserable. But we have to do something about it for ourselves. We have a responsibility to ourselves to get out of situations like these. And we have 4 cups in the reverse. God is giving you this opportunity to get out of this. That's why there's a Tower moment. He's trying to give you the Ace of Cups. And some of you are just either afraid to take this, or you think it's just not possible. You have to have a lot more focus on getting out of your situation. Have more enthusiasm for life. Again, raising your vibration. Being proactive. Okay? You got to be proactive. You got to take matters into your own hands. Seize the day. In the positive sense, we do have Knight of Swords, right? Seizing the day. You're being given a new opportunity from God that's going to be more harmonious and blissful and joyous. It's your holy grail. God is trying to give to you. It's time to take that holy grail. The Hermit. I talked about the Hermit. Now the Hermit is in the reverse. The Hermit in the upright talks about self-mastery, isolating yourself from the chaos and from the world and focusing on your self-growth. This is Virgo energy. Oh, with the sun, yeah, you showed up. I forgot to mention that with Leo energy here. So yes, Leo, you showed up to your reading. You feel restricted. You're paralyzed by fear. Some of you are like in hiding. Apparently, this person doesn't allow you to go out. You have a sense of paranoia, maybe. You might be dealing with somebody who's self-absorbed. And with all of this crazy energy, yeah, paralyzed by fear is also Eight of Swords in the upright. Okay. You're not allowed to talk to anybody. You're not allowed to engage with anything. You're just supposed to be there to like take care of the kids or something like that. You feel very alone. There's like, you feel like there's no room for growth. I'm surprised is Nine of Swords here? I guess Nine of Swords didn't want to show up because apparently this is larger than that. But yeah, this is also avoiding like, you know, going on that journey of the soul. You know, not being afraid of being alone, but this is happening so that you can like reevaluate what it is that you're doing with your life or the situation that you're in to get you on your path to your destiny, right? With the Hermit in the upright, he starts focusing on his spiritual mastery and he learns from his life's experiences. Because everything that he knows, he's wise enough to know that everything that's happened in his life was leading him to his destiny, to where God wanted him to be, the light, the star card, Ace of Swords in the reverse. Lack of clarity. It's like you're being given divine insight and, you know, or guidance. And some of you are just like, well, I don't know about this. I'm not going to listen. Okay. This is about cloud of judgment as well. We do have the Seven of Cups. These are hostilities. There's blocked communication. Again, some of you are not speaking up for yourselves. You're not speaking your truth. And I'm also getting, for the business people, there's something here with lack of ideas. It's like maybe somebody's telling you that your ideas don't work, or they're just, you don't really have any ideas. And we have Page of Swords there too, right? I did say somebody's trying to steal your ideas. Maybe that's causing the hostilities. It's like you want to have a breakthrough with something, or maybe there's something with the contract again, because Ace of Swords could talk about contracts. All right, so there's something here with reevaluating a contract. Yep. Pay attention to the details again. Now, others of you, yeah, this is like dishonesty. There's no clarity here. There's again cloud of judgment. The truth isn't being told. But I think Leo, it's like you're holding in your truth because you're afraid of what will happen. And now we have Two of Wands in the reverse. Some of you are afraid to move out of your comfort zone. Again, with the paralyzing fear, breaking free into the unknown, you are really, really afraid of either being single, being out on your own, of standing up for yourself, of leaving, of maybe going, what's it called? Maybe branching off on your own with your business. Again, it could go so many ways, guys. I mean, I know this is a long reading, but this is very significant. It's time to set some goals for yourself. Reassess the situation. I've talked about that. You need to understand what your purpose is in this life. Make some adjustments. Some of you know you need to make adjustments, but some of you are just not doing that, thinking that, you know, this is the way it is. And let me tell you, I know someone who lived his life like that because of what happened to him in his past. There was a lot of childhood trauma. And he thought that this was his life, that he couldn't do anything. Until God brought him somebody that changed his life. And he started to realize what he was doing. I mean, I won't get into details because this reading is already long, but it can happen. It does happen all the time. There are miracles. All right. Okay. Let's see what your spiritual guidance is for this week, Leo. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. We have raise or promotion. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Okay, there's a few of you here where, yes, this is coming in. A dream job, right? You're getting a raise, you're getting a promotion because apparently, like, you cleared all of this stuff. All right? Your heart chakra was open so that you're allowed to call in everything. And for the promotion, for those in the light counterpart connection, your connection is moving to the next level. It's like, quote unquote, being promoted. All right. It may also come in with money. Your abundance flow increases when you come into union with this individual. All right. Others of you, this is what could happen when you take matters into your own hands and you take back your power and things start changing for you. Because right now, for quite a few of you, your vibration is too low where you're not able to call in this abundance. Okay? That's why divine intervention is happening, so that you can get that promotion or that job. You can have that dream job. You can have that more harmonious, balanced marriage, relationship. All right? This is what's for you when you break away from all of these toxic energies. Clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. See, we were talking about self-care. Right? Heavy burdens, guys. This is very heavy. It says a heavy reading. It's just, not only is it clearing financial, emotional debts, this is clearing energetic debts, right? Clearing all the negativity out of your life, decluttering those lower vibrational energies from your energy field, and getting rid of people who or things that are low vibrational as well, because that affects your energies too. I was talking about that. So, they also said making a plan, right? With the Two of Wands in the reverse, lack of planning. Make those plans. Do something about your situation. Bottom of the deck, look, it's dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. Wasn't I talking about that? You guys are getting downloads and insights. You're getting these ideas, divine guidance, divine wisdom. They really want you to pay attention to that stuff because those are giving you solutions on how to deal with whatever this is. Alrighty, let's see what is coming to you with regards to love. Let's see what comes out here. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is coming to Leo with regards to love? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Thank you. Okay. Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It. Don't try to fix others. Heal yourself to attract best partner. People pleasing. Trust the process. See? Oh, Two of Wands in the upright for me is hold the vision, trust the process. Yeah. It's like some of you are trying, you're trying to control the situation. You're trying to fix it. And with regards to love, Leo, you're trying to fix somebody who's unfixable right now. You have to heal yourself first. When your heart chakra is opened, again, you call in the divine partner. When you are low vibrational, you attract low vibrational partners. Okay? That's why healing is so important. Some of you are actually doing too much people pleasing. You've kind of got stuck in that. You do have to trust the process when you are healing yourself that you are going to attract your divine partner. Bottom of the deck is patterns. Maybe somebody likes pineapples too. Be aware of dating patterns. Stop what doesn't work. Subliminals, change subconscious patterns. You are in a toxic cycle with regards to connections, relationships, Leo. Some, not all, okay? Stop what doesn't work. You know this is not working. It's time to change. If you keep doing the same things over and over and over again, expecting a different result, what do they call that? Insanity. And I say that in a lot of my readings. Yeah, it's time to break those chains that bind you, just like what Journey says in their Separate Ways song. If it's not working, stop doing it. Plain and simple. Let's see what your wellness tip of the week is. If you don't know what mudras are, these are hand gestures that expand your consciousness and they help guide the energies through your body with regards to what these hand gestures assist with, okay? What is Leo's energy body calling for this week? Please and thank you. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What is Leo's energy body calling for at this time? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh. Hold on one second, please. Alrighty. We have crown chakra and third eye chakra. We have number 35, unity, the Trishula mudra. This is the hand gesture you're going to be doing to help you to navigate these energies, guys. Pause the video, take a screenshot, do whatever it is you need to do. This assists with unification, clarity, and equilibrium, supports the nervous and endocrine systems, improves mental clarity, activates pituitary gland, awareness of all senses. The focus with this is clarity fills all of my senses, leading me to unity with everything. All right. Also listen to third eye chakra. solfeggio frequencies in your sleep. The subliminals, like that patterns card talked about, that's going to help. Number 37, liberation. Here's the hand gesture for this one. This assists with, again, unity, freedom, liberation, assists all of the systems of the body, supports inner stillness and courage, releases fears. I honor the innate union of consciousness and bliss. You do these during meditation, yoga, you have a break. You don't have to be half lotus position. You can do it while taking a sea salt bath, where you're taking a break in your car during lunch, where you're walking around a lake, or you're going on your walk or something. Whatever it is that you do where you're at peace, do these hand gestures. They're going to help. Bottom of the deck is solar plexus chakra, determination. The overall here. This is the solar plexus chakra that assists with spiritual discipline, transformation, and willpower. Optimized digestion and assimilation of nutrients, supports the kidneys and adrenal glands, cultivates determination and commitment to releasing self-limiting beliefs. My sense of positive determination arises from within. Look at this. I was talking about self-limiting beliefs, right? This, coupled with these two here, are really going to help you. Look what's underneath. Oh my God, fearlessness. See? Oh, somebody wants that one? Okay. Here's the hand gesture for fearlessness. This assists with safety, courage, steadfastness, reduces anxiety. I talked about anxiety. Supports elimination, cultivates a sense of fearlessness and grounding. My courage and self-assurance is unwavering. We talked about you guys having courage, fearlessness, and confidence, right? Those are going to help you guys. Alrighty. Let's close this out with the Super Attractor card. All right, Spirit, give us a boost for this reading for Leo, please, and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Look, I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Absolutely, Leo, you really are. Do not let anyone tell you that you're not deserving of this. God does not want you to not feel good. I said, he even told me with when I was contemplating my divorce, Jess, I don't want you to be miserable. This is not what I wanted for you. Because misery is what? It's low vibrational energy. The devil wants us to be miserable because the devil does not like the light. He does not like joy. We are not going to give our power to the devil, not anymore. This ends as soon as you finish watching this video with giving your power to the devil. Take it back from him. Take it back from these people who are stripping you of this. You are way more than enough. You are God's child. We are not children of the devil. We are children of God. And God is here for you no matter what. You just need to find it within yourself, to find that strength within, that power of God that you already innately have, and utilize it. Your world will completely shift when you do. In stillness, I receive. Allow God to help you receive that unconditional love from God. Give it to yourself. Let it flow through your mind, your body, your soul, and help you rejuvenate and feel renewed. That solar plexus chakra card is going to help you to find that personal power to do this, okay? All right. Spirit, anything else? Nope. Aside from, if you would like a personal reading, go ahead and go to the description box below. I am offering 40% off of my readings. The coupon code is in there. Just use it at checkout or go to capellawellness.com. Check out my service suite. Check out the packages that I have there. I have healing packages there. I have like multiple packages where you can get multiple personal readings and save money and get bonus readings, stuff like that, okay? Again, it's all in the description box. All right, Leo, this concludes your weekly reading. Thank you so very much for watching this, for subscribing if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so, so much love. Many, many blessings, okay? You got this, Leo. And I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.